What's up, guys? So, today I want to talk about why I think the dollar will crash soon. I don't know when, but soon. So, the gist of it is that politicians have been printing money to pay the bills. And inflation is essentially this exponential force across time that distorts our prices, our measurements. And so, ever since we've gone off the gold standard, we've had around 7% inflation, if I'm correct. The way I calculated that number is by getting the price of gold in 1970 when we went off the gold standard and the gold price now, and I divided those prices, and then I divided by the number of years. And so, based on that, that info, that extremely long data set of 50 years now. By the way, it's been fucking 50 years since 1970. What the fuck? So the rational choice to me, as someone who has negative money, is to invest in assets that will not depreciate with inflation, rather appreciate, and keep my loans as long as possible so that they can be inflated away. So I have student loans. I have around $18,000, I think, with 5% interest, somewhere around there. Slightly lower interest, if I remember correctly, until I finish college. And also, they gave me the option of deferring my payments, which I realized is fucking stupid. Like, it's really fucking stupid. Like, unless you're making more than 5% or whatever the fuck the interest rate is, with that money, you should be paying that fucking interest rate. Like, ASAP. Like, that number is just going up. Like, and compound interest will fuck you in the ass. Just like investing will make you come. It's pretty simple. They're just opposite sides of the equation of exponential growth, but they show the exact same pattern. I've gotten tracks away from my main point. Anyway, the United States has taken on huge amounts of debt, which, in my opinion, with the way that things are working right now, means that they've essentially leveraged the trust in the monetary system for their own financial gain. Like, they hedge their bets on the system The system in this case being the greater economic system that we see in the IMF and similar organizations. They essentially use their position within the system as leverage. I think maybe I have that wrong. Quite honestly, I'm not quite sure. At any rate, I am sure about the 7%. So, that's still too much money. And I also think it will, like, get more, I think we're going to see more inflation in the next recession, for sure. Assuming we have a recession, it's possible, like, completely possible, that they fucking and managed to pull it off. They, like, pulled off Monopoly in real life, and this is the fucking go money that they're giving everybody every turn with inflation. But I'm a bit more pessimistic. I think that prices need to remain somewhat constant across time for people to make accurate assessments of how something is doing. When every single stock is being distorted by the inflated dollar, it's hard to make good decisions in the market. It's hard to tell which companies are actually doing good and which ones are not. So I've created a tool to plot stock data in gold prices rather than dollar. That way I have a more stable metric in some senses to deduce value from. That being said, gold is subject to its own fluctuations, so that's not even that accurate. I generally use a combination of those two statistics to make my decisions, along with the chance of increase in any given day, considering I do mainly, not day trading, but like week trading, sort of. So I really just want to know what are the odds that it increases by given percent. Sorry, I got thrown off. The camera just stopped working, and I hope that it continues to run, but now I can't see myself, so I don't even know what I look like. But hopefully it's like a more natural expression of myself. But yeah, I mean, I made $10 on the stock market today. I invested $350. I invested in gold, natural gas, oil. I invested in this penny stock called AAU. I think it's undervalued. It was showing the triple bottom market fucking pattern, which I don't really believe in, quite honestly, but like it looked undervalued to me just based on the fucking stock data. Like, it's a fucking gold mine. Like, I don't know why it's depreciating in value when the price of gold is going up. Like, I didn't hear any bad news about it. The mine seemed fine. I read the news. I mean, I don't know. It seemed fine to me. I made $4 off that today. I invested $50, so that's it's like 8% returns, I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, I also invested in the Standard & Poor's. I assumed it would go up, but because of Trump's trade news, it went down. To me, at the moment, it seems like the only factors that are influencing the Standard & Poor's overall are big news, like what we heard on Black Friday with more mobile orders being placed than physical orders. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. That's kind of crazy. That signals that we're truly in a new era of retail. I think Trump's tweets influence it a lot, which is why I've jumped on Twitter recently. And I mean, other than that, it's just fucking inflation and like the trade war. Like I don't see any other factors influencing it. I've been like researching madly. Like it's a very strange system. I mean, there's just free money out there. It seems like they're just throwing it out there if you have some. But then if you don't have any money, you're getting priced into obscurity. Hopefully I can maintain my returns. Most investors cannot do that. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, interest rates are like 2% also, which in my opinion drives up fucking inflation. Shouldn't say in my opinion. In my learned knowledge. Yeah, I don't know. I just want fucking money. I just don't want to be broke anymore. I'm satisfied with a broke life. I feel wealthy no matter how much money I have. But at the same time, I'm very conscious of the fact that if I have more money, more options are available to me in terms of abstract, complex experiences. Like, obviously, most of life will always be the same. I'll always have the same foods, I'll always have the same water, same people, hopefully. Same dog. I really love my dog. She's getting a bit older. She's 11 now. But she has lots of life in her. But yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of not having good health care. I'm tired of not having access to a sensory deprivation tank. Which, I mean, I actually do. I'm just being a dumbass. Like, I've been too lazy to use my gift certificate. But I want to be able to eat nice food. Buy my girl clothes. I don't really want to slave away anymore for the resource game. I want to just amass enough resources so that I can be done with that game. I want to just exist. I don't want to be surviving all the time. Surviving is fucking difficult. And I want some rest. But anyway, that got a bit philosophical. Alright. I'm gonna peace out. I hope you guys enjoy the video.